Oh, and another thing. This is a very, very quick video. A little post this play, we're going to talk more in details about other stuff. Like if we get to go live, fortunately I have some really, really close friends, part of the family that are traveling overseas tonight. They're going to be away for a month or two, some of them. So I'm going to be busy with them tonight, saying the goodbyes and all that stuff because they leave first thing in the morning tomorrow. So maybe not live today, but we're going to have a live, whether tomorrow or Sunday, we're going to have a live. Maybe today, I wouldn't count that out, but no sleep, I'm going to go to sleep, all that stuff, wake up, be busy later, I don't know. However, like I said, this is a short video. So when the major drop happens, then we know that it's squeeze time. When squeeze time happens, after we squeeze, that's when you're going to have to keep your eyes specifically on, in my opinion, on the crypto market. Because as it's depleting and it's getting depleted, and by then it will be completely depleted, whatever the levels that it falls to. I mean, to the points where I feel like Bitcoin back down in the 20s and perhaps even less. Don't start going crazy on I'm nothing against Bitcoin. No, in fact, quite the contrary. I am been plotting this and I'm going along with that theory so that I can jump into Bitcoin after. Like that's the very first thing I will do after our squeeze time is over, because let's face it, in my opinion, my humble opinion, crypto is the future. And I did say in many old videos on this channel that you will have to watch out after all the regulations come out, which coins will get affected by that. Because by default, a lot of coins are gonna get vanquished. You have to watch out to not jump right into a trap that will royally screw over all the gains you gained from the squeeze. So remember that. Personally, I'll be jumping in some major coins. We'll talk more about it. We'll have some video just for that. That's the future. That's one of my investment strategies for the future moving on. But as far as for the squeeze, I mentioned in the last video, the very hyped up video. Since we hold, remember this, we need to hashtag this, guys. Since we hold over 90% of whatever float exists out there, since no one can confirm the amount of shares that are out there, all that matters is we own 90% or more. It doesn't matter the amount. Even if it's 10 shares that are out there, we own 9 of them. Well, perhaps 9.5 of them. So since we know that's the case, that's as far as for AMC, guys. The other companies didn't come out to say something like this, like what Aaron said. Since we know that we own at least 90, maybe 80%, like he said back in June, but let's go with 80%. But we know as of late, we own 90% or more. So it doesn't matter what's out there. We own over 90% of it. Basically, we control this. If we all dump our positions today, all the institutes get screwed over. If we hold past the crazy numbers, the institutes can do nothing to change the course of where we're going. They can't make more synthetics or more nakeds at the time of the squeeze, because right now they're doing whatever they're doing. But at the time, when that day comes, the last thing you need to worry about is more synthetics hitting your account. Why? Because they will be gone by then. Everything will be reported. If the squeeze doesn't go accordingly, I guess, or if everybody basically, let's just put it out there like that. If everybody's holding and no one sells, and let's say it jumps to $150 and falls back down and no one sold, then guess what? Nobody's going nowhere. A month later, they're going to have to report their positions. They can't cover their positions unless we sell it back to them. You got to keep that, guys. That's the most important ingredient of the whole meal. They need the shirt, not the shirts, the shirts and the shorts that we're wearing, that we are holding, that they sold short, so that they can cover their positions. So when they start covering, that doesn't mean they're just, oh, okay, I would like to cover my position and start covering at whatever price is out there. No, it's not exactly just like that, guys. When they start covering, they need to buy all their shares back. Now, obviously, there will be some shares on the market to buy back, but they can't cover all their positions, all of it entirely, in the entirety of the whatever 150 million shares that are sold short, which you and I know it's much more than that, but we'll just go with what is reported to us. They need the shares that we're holding to cover them. They can't just go with the institutional dumping the shares and that's it. That's only less than 10% of what's reported. We own the other 90+%. I'm not going to keep repeating it, but I will keep repeating it if I need to. And that's the reason why I keep smirking and smiling, guys. It's because we are holding the gun. They're the ones who's shaking and saying, please, let's put out all this FUD. Let's let them sell for less or whatever. Change their mind. Give them some fear. Let's target the ones that don't know much about the market and get them to give up their stuff for nothing. That's what their plan has been. That's why all these other influencers out there are giving you, one week they're giving you something, and then the next week they change to something different. One day it's this day, and one day it's not this day, it's the day after. Guys, it's not that complicated. You can see it coming closer by what I just explained to you throughout the past videos. And I'm sorry, I know this was supposed to be a short video, but I can't be cheap with the community. I gotta give you your money's worth. You're not paying me anything, but it's just figurative speech. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give you my passion, because that's where I'm at as well. It's the least we could do for each other, all of us. Listen, guys, I'm so ecstatic, even though I don't have much sleep in my system, because I know that we are so much closer now than ever before. And most of the uncertainty is resolved, because all I need to know is that we hold more than 90%. That's all I care. I don't care how many shares are out there. We hold more than 90%. We hold on to those 90% plus shares. The price is dictated by us. Nobody sells. No one is going nowhere. That's how it is. This is not over until everything goes. Don't have the fear, because if you have the fear, you're going to make the decision and you're going to be like, okay. And that's what they're banking on. I mean, of course, if everybody falls for that and everybody breaks ranks and whatnot, of course the price will not go nowhere, because everybody would have sold at a cheap price. So of course it's not going to go nowhere. And everybody's going to be like, yeah, I told you so. But everybody already fell. If you go to a fight and you give up before the fight, the outcome is different, completely different. It's already given. You already lost. Versus when you go to a fight and you have thoughts, maybe you lose, maybe you're not. You never know. You're still going to the fight. But if you give up before the fight even starts, then of course the fate, your fate is already predetermined. So much love, guys. AB Investments. I will go eat, smoke my hookah, and fall asleep. And I will see you probably, guys, later on tonight. If not, tomorrow. Much love.